You guys, we're all gonna die out here. Okay, you come here. Come here. Enter. Enter. What's up, guys? It's MacLeod. Welcome back to Terrafirmacraft. And here I am at storage. Well, let me tell you, it's been a while. I haven't recorded in quite some time. I actually haven't been on here in quite some time. I was getting some bismuth because I wanted to make a whole bunch of bismuth bronze. And then I looked at the date, and it was late March when I originally looked at it, and then I didn't get some time to play, and now it's April. I have a lot to tell you about, so I don't even know where to start, but let's start here. Look at this. I didn't do any of this. This was this must have been Jake. But oh wow, look at this. And he's got lanterns here. He's got so many chests. I don't even know where to start on this. This is incredible. I guess we're gonna be storing, I don't know, like rocks and stuff. Yeah, rocks and marble. Okay. So I did find this. But because it had been some time since I had played, I kind of panicked because I wanted to get the new farm. If you saw the last episode, you know I was not happy with the way things happened on the farm. Everything died over the winter. But look at this. Look, just would you oh, I knew I was gonna break that. By the way, free oak. If you haven't found oak in Terrafirmacraft, just make a bunch of boats, break them, you got oak. Because it always breaks to oak planks for some reason. Also sticks. I never really thought about that, but you can't craft sticks. Okay, well anyway, look at this. Look at this. Jake has totally redeemed himself. 5th of March, barley, cabbage. 6th of March, jute, oat. He's got it all in. He's got it all in the ground. And that is wonderful. Everything's growing. It's been here for like a month, and everything is growing. We've got a real farm. I'm fairly confident we're going to get some real crops out of this year. There's my little bulletin board, I guess you'd call it. But that's about all we need to show about the farm. We're just going to let that grow for a year. Or, you know, a season. Let me just, yeah, I don't need that. So, what else can I tell you? What did I just see? Oh, more planks. Yeah, I thought I should have gotten more than one. Definitely should have gotten more than one. Okay, so I may have a little bit of a hoarse sounding voice. One of the reasons I haven't recorded in quite some time is I curl. I do curling in the winter. It's the winter sport. Look, yeah, we got flowers on the tree. No, don't break this one. Okay. Where'd it go? I'll leave it. When I'm recording, I just leave the boats in the water. When I'm not recording, I take the time to actually go get them. But I'm thinking what I want to do at some point in this episode is work on the path around and get it. I don't know if I'm going to go north around this side of the lake or around that side of the lake. But I want to get around a path, clear a path to my house, so we can begin construction on the house. Let me see. Has Jake? Yeah, this stuff is not. Huh. I just noticed that there's different. I don't know if I've had two different types of bread in my inventory at one time, but this is oat bread and this is cornbread, and it's distinctly darker. I never noticed that they showed the actual different type of bread. Although I guess rye is green, isn't it? Didn't really think about that. I want to do the path to the house and begin construction on the house. This should be my bismuth. I left it here so Jake would see I had it. I didn't get much because I was, like I said, I was down in the mine. And that's when I realized, oh, dang it. It's time. It's time to go do the farm. And I rushed to the farm, and sure enough, Jake had already had that taken care of. Okay, so he's got a bunch of stuff in here. No, wait. Those are all birch. So let me just, I'll put these, ooh, purple flowers. In any case, for the path, what I want to do is lanterns, right? We're going to light up the path with lanterns. And I was going to do bismuth lanterns. I'm not sure if those would be the best. They'll put out a little more light. I think one more light level than the copper. I gotta eat a sandwich before I go to bed. They'll put out a little more light than the copper. The higher tier of the metal, the more light you get from the lanterns, which is a kind of a nice little feature for that little plugin. So we're gonna take advantage of that and do bismuth. I guess I could do iron, like Jake was doing some iron ones, but I want a little bit of color because I've been going with the pine fence, and you know it's not very colorful. It's one of the least colorful wood types, and so there's the water. I knew there was water around here somewhere. Man, my voice is hoarse. Let me just drop off this dirt. I do it over here. Yeah. And this thing. And I don't need to carry plums around with me. Why am I doing that? Are any of these empty? No. Yes. We have a good bit of food here. Take an extra one of those. I think that's good. So I am heading off in search of tetrahedrite. I know there's some down here. This away. What's this? What have we here? Ah, a discovery. Let's see. A mine of some sort. I wonder if there's... Well, while I investigate this, I'll tell you why I'm so hoarse. It's because of curling. And if you've ever seen curling, like, during the Olympics, you'd know that there's some yelling. There's the guy who's called the skip, and he yells to his teammates whether they should sweep or not. That's my job. And I think it's all the yelling. Also, we tend to have some fun in the form of, well, hanging out. And, well, I don't really drink beer, but curlers tend to be a lot of beer drinkers. Anyway, there may be some aspects of that have contributed to my hoarse-sounding voice. So I apologize if it doesn't sound as clean as it usually does, but it should come back soon. It's not like when I had the sore throat or anything like that. Now I'm heading off this way in search of the tetrahedrite. How did my hunger go down so fast? Didn't I just eat a sandwich after getting up? Perhaps not. Now, I think if I go to my map, yes, waypoints. There it is. It's right there on the map. Okay, good. Down this way. Just got to go around the mountain. All right, so where was I? Right, so I'm hoarse. I did the curling. I was going to be in a really good mood last night, guys. If I had gotten on the server and had a chance to play, I was going to be in a really good mood because we had just qualified for the finals of the second event in our tournament, and I was pretty happy about that. I was curling well. The team was curling well. Today was the finals, and it was not something to be proud of. Unfortunately, we lost, and we didn't lose badly, but that maybe even makes it worse because I had many opportunities to win the game or put us in a really good position to win the game, and I failed on just about every single one of them. So, here we go. Here's our tetrahedrite. The sphalerite is the other thing we need for the bismuth bronze, and we have a ton. So, it's not going to be an issue. I need to figure out how I can get this stuff up there, because I don't think I can dig upwards without it caving in. Maybe I could squish one in up here and then work my way over or something. But I think I can mine down here. So I don't want to say let my team down, but that's kind of what I did. So not in the best mood today, but hey, maybe Terrafirmacraft will cheer me up. I don't know when I'm going to get this video out. I apologize that it's going to be late, but I still haven't recorded it, and it's Sunday, and I usually have it out by Sunday, so, or at least I try to. I have been trying to. So apologies for that as well. But let me just mine and maybe actually make the lanterns, and I will be back and we will start working on that path. And I'll show you what the house is going to start maybe shaping up like. So, something to look forward to in this episode. Well, guys, I thought I had thought this all the way through, but I didn't think it all the way through. So, as I said before, I want to make a path around the lake, and I want the bismuth lanterns for it. I'm well on my way. I have 4 barrels of vodka. It's brewed. It's ready to go. That's enough for 40 lanterns. I've actually already made 10 lantern cores, which is enough for half of those, 20 lanterns. I've got 2 vessels, and each of these vessels is exactly 1,000 units of bismuth bronze. So that's 20 more. That's 40. But I also need glass. No problem. I got sand. I can make glass. I've got forges. I also need sticks. No problem. We got a ton of sticks. I don't know where they are. There's 12. There's one of these chests has like stacks of sticks. Yeah, look at that. 2 full stacks of sticks. But I also need yarn. Wool yarn, to be specific. And that only comes from sheep. And I don't know if any of these sheep here will let me shear them. First of all, am I going to die? No monsters. Okay. Second of all, look at all those sticks. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh. Wow, I never even looked in these chests. Okay, what do we have here? We have a spindle, which would be good if we had yarn, or if we had wool, I mean. So the final question is, no, no, and no. And that's all the sheep we have. This guy, you used to be tamed by me. Why won't you let me do it anymore? You're where I got my... I see you, skeleton. Enderman. I do not want to look at an Enderman. The skeleton sees me. Let's I don't know if retreat is the word. So, I need to... Well, I feel like these sheep are already tamed by Jake. So I either need Jake to come on here, or I need to go find my own sheep. And there are some sheep around. So I think we need to put the lanterns on hold for just a little bit. And I need to go rustle up some... Who's there? Just a creeper? I need to go rustle up some grains, and I need to drag some sheep back here. So I think maybe while I'm doing that, I'm going to do a little bit of the taste testing. Because let's see what we got here. Well, this is out of cheese, but... So let's say we have a sandwich. And it says extremely sweet. But it's perfectly sour. So I wonder what component goes into that to make it perfectly sour for me. And if I change some of the ingredients around, how can I... What kinds of foods do I like? And what kinds of foods do I not so much like? That is the question that I want to have answered. So, I had a chest. I was holding a chest. Here it is. I will stick this... Well, I'll just stick it right here. And drop these off. Don't need all this stuff. And that, and that. These, I was going to use for the lantern posts. Maybe change things up a little bit and not just do fence entirely. But since we got to go deal with grains and wheats and whatnot, I think maybe I'll take a look in those food stores. Well, we could do it right here. Is there any cheese? Plum, green apple, soybeans. Yes, there's cheese here. Oh, and fish. So let's cut some decay. And I'm going to start fiddling around with sandwiches and see what I can learn about myself. And I'm going to kill a zombie. Okay, I found a bunch of sheep. And you know what? I was going to lead them to the pens, but forget it. There's the forge over there. The pens are just off in the distance. I'm up, you know, on the like the east side of the lake. And I'm just going to make a bunch of fences. I've had it with these sheep. I have been trying to lead them for like 15 minutes. I don't know, like 2 days. 2 in-game days. And so let's just, since they're all gathered around me, let's just make a pen. And everybody come over here. Everybody just get in the thing. You guys, we're all gonna die out here. Okay, you come here. Come here. Enter. Enter. Alright, well, he's got a drop of... Okay, a couple of them have a drop of familiarity. That's good. I wonder if it doesn't go up until the next day. Maybe it doesn't go up until the next day. Hopefully they lock in soon. Still won't let me shear. That's okay. So I'm gonna have some time to kill. Gonna have some time to kill because it's gonna take a few days. And we've got... Okay, I've got another setup. Now let's see. If I create a sandwich from this, let's analyze it. Extremely sweet, ridiculously sour, perfectly salty, moderately bitter, and ridiculously savory. What happens if we switch some stuff out? So let's say... Let's change like one variable. Let's put in tomato instead of green beans. Actually, let's cut the decay off first. Gotta remember to do that. Okay. Put the tomato in instead of the green beans. So we'll change one variable at a time. And we'll look at it. It went from extremely sweet to ridiculously sweet. So that's the only change. So we know we find tomatoes sweeter than green beans. Let's switch the green apple for the lemon and see what we get. Ridiculously overly sour, perfectly salty. Honestly, I need to compare it to the other sandwiches, so let's... Can I do that? Can I do the tooltip in there? Yeah. Okay, so I got closer on sour. Everything else is the same. Maybe if I reduce that down even further by reducing the amount. Let's try that. Okay. Nope, no change. Didn't change anything. I switched the apple and the cheese. And it didn't change anything. Alright, let's say we take out fish and we put in soybeans. What does that get us? Ridiculously sweet. Not very bitter. Moderately bitter. Not very and moderately. I don't know what the difference is. This is going to take a lot longer than I thought to figure out, so... Hold everything, you guys. One of these guys just let me shear it. Amazingly. Now none of the other ones will. Well, one of them did. So I got some wool. That is a really good thing. So maybe by tomorrow the rest will. So maybe, what can I do? I know, I can go get some gravel and work on the path in this area. And then hopefully by tomorrow, we'll have enough wool to get some real lanterns going. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. We got the glass, we're making glass, we're making... I think it's glass panes, so let me just make a whole bunch of glass panes. And then, let me grab at least a couple of these. Okay. And that's not done yet. These got to be done by now. Yeah. Okay. And I'll just put the last two in and take these out. Okay. Now let's see. Spindle and wool. Awesome. 40. Is that really like perfect? Because that would be awesome. And then I think it's like this. And like that. No, that's not right. Oh, you know why? Terrafirmacraft is so hard. Yep, forgot the barrel of alcohol. Forgot to load them up with alcohol. Okay, this should work. And then we can start to make the fence. Alright, let's see here. Will I do it right this time? Couple of sticks. Couple of yarn. Thank goodness. Alrighty. Yeah, and they stack. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Okay, let's try something. I'm thinking some of the marble, because we've been using marble in various places, and I think I want to keep that up. Keep it kind of a running theme. So we'll do like a marble floor. I think one more. I think like this. And then we'll put the lantern right there. Okay. Okay. It looks... I mean, it looks... what's the word? It looks built. It looks like a built environment. So, I think this outer one is too much, though. It's going to encroach on the path. So let's take that one out. Right there. Let's get some gravel going. So we'll do gravel. Randomized gravel, 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 gravel. And break that and put gravel. Okay, ran out of gravel. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Something needs to be here. Maybe fence? And then take this other one out. Well, I don't know. One thing I do know is I didn't accomplish nearly as much as I want to do in this episode. But we're getting the path going. We need to not Terrafirmacraft. Terraform. No. What's the word for... Is it terraform? Where you change the land formation? I don't even know the word. But I need to smooth this out so it's more of a path. This, I think, is a naturally occurring tree. I think it's one of those plums that we found along the coast. So, probably going to cut that one down and move the path over here. But that's certainly enough for one episode as we stand now. So, let me just say thanks for watching, guys. If you like this episode, please click the like button. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next one. But until then, I'm McMastodon. This is Terrafirmacraft. This is going to be the path around the lake. And I'm out. Seriously, what am I doing? It's not terraforming. Is it terraforming? Pterodactyl? Terabithia? It's terraforming, right? Terraforming? Or is it another word entirely?